your insights on not just specific newsrooms who do things great and not so great, but what are some of the things that we can be aware of when we're thinking about producing that next social video and how it can have impact?
Well, mostly you are in a different business. Most of you are in a different business from AJ Plus or NowThis. You're in a very different business. And so the real reason, in my judgment, for you to do social anything, principally should be to point people to the mothership, to get people to your air or to your webpage. So you're in a different business because you just simply cannot generate the kind of traffic that they do that will allow you to have a business that exists principally on social media traffic. About 85% of most news websites, 85% of most news websites get their traffic from Facebook. Now, I just want you to take that in for a second because that's a huge number and it's a really important number. 85% of most news websites 85% of the traffic for most news websites comes from Facebook. What this means is you can spend all the energy you want to on all the other social media, and they will not even come close to sending the referent traffic to your website that Facebook will. For that reason, Facebook is able to push you around in a lot of ways that the others can't. So, for example, Facebook, as some of you know, you may have heard screams coming out of your web offices in April when there was a dramatic decrease in traffic. And the reason is because Facebook started penalizing, especially television stations, for using words like coming up tonight at 10 or tonight at 6 or watch. Did any of you hear this? Well, Facebook started using those words. They started tagging those words and penalizing you if you use them and just buried them in the feed. So you can't use those words anymore in a Facebook post and expect to get seen. You'll get buried. Why did Facebook do this? Well, one, because they can, and number two, because they didn't want you advertising without paying for advertising. They want things to come up on their own because they're popular or interesting. So this raises a few interesting things for you, some really practical issues. One of them is whatever you post on Facebook particularly, but also on other social, but particularly on Facebook, whatever you post there has to have value on its face. It can't just be a promotion. It's got to be valuable on its face. The second thing I would say is remember that the norm for video viewing on Facebook now is about 6 seconds. And Facebook calls 3 seconds a completion. I'm telling you, it's just a crazy, crazy world. Now, not all social media have the same count. So Facebook auto launches, if it runs for 3 seconds before I hit stop, it comes up as a completed video. So once again, we've got crappy metrics, and they really don't mean what they seem to mean, but it is the game in which we're currently playing.